What happened when your stepkids told you that you weren't their real mother? When I married my husband, Eric, he had 3 children ages 10, 12, and 14. Their mom, Lacey, left when the youngest was a toddler. She pops up once or twice a year with lavish gifts and empty promises, then disappears again. I knew I wasn't replacing her, but I wanted to give them stability. I made their favorite meals, helped with school projects, drove them to soccer, dance, and tutoring. They started calling me Mara instead of Mom, which was fine. Love doesn't need a title. Things were smooth until last summer, when Lacey suddenly decided she wanted to reconnect. She started calling the kids every day, telling them how much she missed them, and filling their heads with stories about how strict I was. The kids changed almost overnight. The same ones who used to beg me to watch movies, together started slamming doors and ignoring me. It all came to a head one night when the oldest, Ava, got caught sneaking out to see a boy. Eric grounded her for 2 weeks. I was in the kitchen when she came down the stairs, eyes red, and hissed, "You can't tell me what to do." "You're not my real mom." Her brothers stood behind her, nodding. "Yeah," said the middle one. "Mom says you just pretend to care so Dad doesn't leave you." I froze. 8 years of packing lunches, staying up during fevers, and attending every single school concert, gone in one sentence. Eric tried to intervene, but Ava stormed out of the house, slamming the door so hard it cracked the frame. The next morning, I did what they wanted. I stopped acting like their mom. I made breakfast for myself and left them to find their own food. When their permission slips sat unsigned on the counter, I ignored them. I didn't drive them to practice, didn't fold their laundry, didn't remind them about homework. At first, they were thrilled, ordering takeout, staying up late, doing whatever they wanted, but chaos set in fast. The youngest forgot his lunch 3 days in a row. The middle one missed soccer because no one washed his uniform. Ava overslept and got detention twice for being late. 2 weeks later, Lacey was supposed to take them to an amusement park. She canceled the morning of, texting that she had an emergency meeting. The kids were devastated. I stayed quiet, cleaning the kitchen while they sulked. That evening, the youngest came to me crying. She promised she'd come this time. He whispered, "Why doesn't she ever mean it?" I hugged him, but something inside me had changed. I realized I couldn't keep breaking myself to hold together a family that didn't see me. When Eric got home, I told him I was taking a break staying with my sister for a while. He panicked, begging me not to go. That's when Ava came downstairs, eyes swollen. "Please don't leave," she said quietly. "We were just mad. Mom said you wanted to replace her, but she never shows up and you always do." I wanted to believe her, but words don't erase scars. "Sweetheart," I said softly, "I'm not your mother. You made that very clear. I love you, but I need to love myself too." I packed a bag and left that night. Eric still calls, saying the kids ask about me every day. I'm not sure what'll happen next, but I know this much. I gave them everything I had. If they ever decide to see me as family again, they'll know exactly where to find me.